Hello, here we go!
What's going on, guys? Bill's here from Achievement Land, and I'm here with the Xbox Game Releases Weekly Recap. In this video, we're going to be going over the games from February 21st to February 25th, 2022, and there were 16 games. So the first game is Brainstorm Tower Bombard, which is a new game from Zidalon. It's a little puzzle adventure game, and it's a really easy completion. It only takes about 5 minutes to get all the achievements, and there's also a window stack, and I have a walkthrough for it. The next game is Carnage in Space, which is a side-scrolling platforming shoot-'em-up. It's a decent little game, especially for $5, but it's a little challenging though. And one achievement, I'm not sure if it's really hard or if it's broken, but no one's unlocked it yet. The next game is Cloudsy, which is an open-world simulation game where you take care of clouds and you make food and stuff like that. It's very similar to Slime Rancher, and it's a pretty cool game. I want to get into it more. The next game is Dr. Oil, which is a platforming game, and it's a really easy completion because it has a cheat code that you can use to just skip through all the levels and get all the achievements, and I have a walkthrough for it that shows you how to do it. The next game is Elden Ring, which I don't have to say much about. I'm sure you guys already know enough, but it's an open world Souls-like game that's very challenging, and it seems like a lot of people are playing it and enjoying it, or some people are dying too much because it's too challenging. But I don't know much about it yet because I haven't played it. I actually never played any Souls-like game. But a buddy of mine who's an absolute legend just hooked me up with the game, so I'm going to try it out soon and see how I like it. The next game is Epitasis, which is a first-person puzzle adventure game, and it's a pretty easy completion with a guide that takes like 2 to 3 hours. The next game is Explosive Candy World, which is a fun little platforming puzzle game where you explode yourself to the end of the level, and it's a really easy completion that takes like 20-30 minutes, and I have a walkthrough for it. The next game is Grid Legends, which is a simulation racing game, and I honestly don't know much about it. It looks kind of cool, but not really my cup of tea, to be honest. The next game is Istanbul Digital Edition. This is a board game type of game. I tried to play it a little bit, but I couldn't really get into it, to be honest. The next game is Light Up the Room, which is a platforming game. It's a little challenging. It kind of reminded me of Dead Dungeon, but it's a short game that can be completed in like 40 minutes, but it'll probably take longer depending on skill. The next game is Martha is Dead, which is a really good horror game. I only played a little bit of it, but the story is sick. I want to get into it more. But this is a longer game. It's like 5 hours for a playthrough. The next game is Monster Crown, which is a top-down RPG game, and it's just like a Pokemon game. You have to catch, raise, and take care of these monsters and then battle them, and it's a really fun game, and I want to get into it more. The next game is Rotor MC, which is a really easy racing game, and you don't even have to race. You just have to start each one of the racetracks to get all the achievements, and I have a walkthrough for it, and it only takes like 10 to 15 minutes. The next game is Roguebook, which is a roguelike deck-building card game made by the creators of Magic the Gathering. Not really my cup of tea, but it looks interesting for that genre. The next game is Cenergia, which is a visual novel game, and it's a really easy completion, and I have a walkthrough for it. And then the last game is Tux and Fanny, which is a point-and-click game, and it should be an easy completion once there's a walkthrough out, but as of right now, there's none. But there we go, guys. That's a recap of all the Xbox game releases from last week. Let me know in the comments below which one of these games you enjoyed the most. But other than that, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you. Leave a like if it did, and I'll catch you guys next time here at Achievement Land.